Alright, folks, here we go again with another episode to Endless Space. Now, I'm sorry for the slow running of the computer, but it happens. So here we leave off my last turn, turn 8, and we are stretching the bounds of what we know. I found a new exploration ship, and auto explore mode got turned off. That means there is no other route that they can take that isn't already being taken to discover more of the galaxy. So what I'm actually going to do is, if this actually will stop being stupid. Why would it do that? I'm going to send these up here for now. I meant both of them, but okay. So I'm just going to check on some last minute things like heroes. Not really that. We can skip over that. Knowledge. I've never been first in knowledge before. It is a good thing to be, though, first in knowledge. And we are going to skip to the next turn here. So, whether you've played this game or not, if you are looking at it to buy it, you should definitely play it. And if you have played this game, you can comment down in the comment section and tell me what I could do better, tell me what else I could do, tell me what you do in this game. I want to know what you do as well. It's just good to know what other people do, how people like to play the game. I like to play it once I find one civilization, I go all out war with that civilization if I'm prepared to. If I'm not, like I am not now, I am in no way prepared to go to war with any civilization, so if I were to find one now, I would actually wait to declare war until I had enough ships that I knew I could push them back without a problem. So, if you just leave a comment saying how I could improve myself, because I'm really not the best at the game, what you usually do, things like that, and I'll probably take like a little bit of everybody's strategy and kind of mash them together into my own little thing, because it's always good to know what other people like to do with the game, and if I like playing the same way you do by chance, it's fun, you know. You get to share. I get to share videos with you of what I'm doing, and you can be like, "Wow, that actually looks kind of cool," and then try it yourself. And then you can be like, wow, this is actually kind of fun, and then go on and do whatever you'd like to do. And if any of you could tell me why I cannot build the sustainable farms, I think it is over here. Sorry about that. That would be awesome, because I have no idea why I couldn't build it. I can build it on my second planet, but not on my first, so. Well, Polaris. Doo-doo. I'm just gonna examine the system to see if it's even worth trying to colonize early on in the game, and even if I had Arctic or desert, I really don't think they're worth they're 100% worth it. Arctic is more worth it than desert, though. Oh no, they're the same, huh? Um, they're not bad, but I wouldn't take the lava, especially not with meteor strikes. So you get minus 15 on planet, plus minus 10, but you have to be careful when colonizing such as that, because, wow, this is a predicament. I'm stuck in these planets right now. There's legitimately nothing I can do. I have explored my entire constellation. I have a small constellation. Never actually had this happen before, so there's really nothing I can do. And that's the truth. I just have to wait until I can travel wormholes. Um, wow, I'm quite surprised, and I'm going to colonize that planet so I can have control of this wormhole. So maybe one day, sooner rather than later, I can go through that and quickly start colonizing as much as possible. So yeah, that's the thing. Approval from planets adds up, and it becomes static approval is really good. Um, which means I could probably raise my taxes a little bit more to get a little bit more money out of my people. Because right now I'm not getting too much. It's not technically money, but I'm not getting too much of it. And I have actually, I am 100% sure I have never had this happen before. So I must have used. It must just be the way that the galaxy set up. Usually I set it up so it's only split into like two different parts, so there's only a few wormholes, and usually you start with a few other galactic civilizations, but I guess that's not how it's going to roll this time. So this is actually extremely interesting for me. Hopefully we'll discover wormhole travel soon, because I do need to get through there, but I am most likely going to keep only 2 scouts and build up an army on Libra and build up an army near Polaris. And for those of you who like to play smaller games, it's just not my style. Good luck, though. To everyone who plays this game, good luck. No matter what difficulty you play on. Whether you play on newbie or you play all the way on the hardest difficulty, you're gonna need it. Maybe not so much for newbie, but the increasing difficulty really increases the intensity of the game. And the only reason my game probably takes so long is because, well, it's kind of, my computer's a little bit slower than most computers. Sorry about that. And if that's not what is going on, if it's just, slow in general, then I guess there's no harm, no foul. And there we go. So, I have one turn until a colony ship is done here, and then I'm building another scout, which I'm actually going to discontinue that. Oh, yes, my civilization is named Kazia, by the way. That is a strong C. I just decided to drop a name on it like that. Oh, I haven't even made my own chip. I think I've talked about it with you all, and well, now I'm gonna make one. So, here's what you do to make your own chip. You go into here. For those of you who don't know, anyways, you press Add, and it takes a second because of my game, but you should see this overview, and I always put 30% more tonnage on all my ships, so I can have better weapons. I actually don't think we need that many, so I can go to my support module, add a little bit of life to my ship. You know what, I'm going to add the rest life to my ship, so it makes up for the no plating And then we are going to call this ship the Hyperion. Just like that. And then you click create, and if I spelled Hyperion wrong, I am sorry. And it shows up right there. And it'll show up in all your build menus, all your build ship menus, stuff like that. You just made your very first ship design. At first I was like, what? Available ship designs, add, remove. But no, they basically let you have, this is an indie game, and they basically let you have your own control of the game, more or less. You can create your own factions, you can create your own designs of ships, etc., etc. So it's basically the game is in your hands. Um, you play the way you want to play. You don't. There's no definite way to play. And though some games, a lot of games are like that, they don't allow you to have the option of going in and creating your own um, faction. Usually, sorry about that. I'm just gonna add this guy right here to the system, and hopefully he can help out with my little production issue. Oh, again, I keep doing that. Sorry about that. And I'm gonna go on to the 10th turn. So far, um, there's really not much to this game. It's in a way, it has the mechanics of Civilization, and I say that in a way because you in Civilization you can set up a city anywheres. In these, you basically just colonize um, things that are already there. So it has like some of the same mechanics as Civilization. You know, you have your dust versus your gold, and the military upkeep on both. Like it takes so much military upkeep to, like, say you have a bunch of troops, you need that military upkeep. It's just as simple as that. In this, it's you have a certain amount of fleets, you have a certain amount of ships. You're losing this much gold a turn because of that. Sorry, dust. And yeah, it's just an overall great game. I love this game, and I really like Civilization as well. Um, the fifth one's graphics kind of run down my computer, kind of like this does a little. So I won't be doing that because that's actually a lot more complex of a game as well. It usually takes a lot longer. So I'm just gonna have this ship right here. Head right down to Libra, and I'll launch it through the wormhole when I get the chance. There we go. I am going to check something out in ISO. I'm going to check if that planet is more worth colonizing than the Arid planet at Libra. So, I mean, that's basically all I'm really going to do for this turn. And it is a Tundra. Huge. And it's more worth it just because of this titanium resource, which if I have a monopoly, 30% less cost on modules using it. Yeah, I'll take that. So, if I click here, go to my hangar, this is going to take a minute. Okay, yep. Create the colony ship. And there you go. Then I go back into the overview, and I move the colony ship down. And then I'm gonna go back up to my capital. So, here I'm going to build, well, I just don't know yet. I guess I can build that. I really don't want to, but there's nothing else I can really do, and I'll build that so I can increase my gold production. Wow. This system sucks. We're colonizing stuff. Yeah, really. Just all the gas and lava planets really suck to colonize. So I'm gonna exit out of that screen. I'm gonna go right up here. And I'm just gonna research this stuff like this. And like I said in my previous video, this is how I do my research. I just let it all sit there, and it makes the turns easier to go by, so I don't have to keep going into this overview and click away and stuff like that. But I am going to pass my turn now because there's really nothing I can do except for manage these planet systems and create more colonies until the wormholes open up, which I hope is sooner rather than later, because this is gonna get annoying just sitting here doing nothing and not being able to expand too far and only having the limit of what planets I have here, what resources I have here, etc. Sorry about the sit in silence, but yeah, there's really, I guess the only thing really to talk about is that if you like this game, if you like the look of strategy games, if you like watching strategy games, go check out Komi247, Dignitas Apollo, and if you like RPG games and you're just watching this because it's something to watch, go check out Bazoko Mojo. That's the channel name. The name of the guy is Bazoko the Mojo, and he is doing Let's Plays of different RPGs, different action adventure games, stuff like that. I really don't see the difference between the two. And you can leave a comment if you really don't like that, but I don't. So, and I think that's just about going to do it for these. Actually, I'm going to colonize ESO, and that will do it for the second video of Endless Space. And I'm hoping to do more battles after this one. I might use a default, like, game created Civ, but they're really not as fun in my opinion, and it can be a lot harder because I customized all my own game mechanic, all the way that I like to play. I customized my group here around that, so it's just a boost. It really is. Oh, and if you don't know why the game is called the Endless Space is because something called the Endless, I believe, um, left behind the dust, and the dust is just stuff that gets you further advanced. But you use it as more of a money system. Ooh, a hero level up. That really doesn't surprise me. And we are going to... I thought I already put director. Oh, I guess I... Huh. No idea what's up with that. But I swore I could have already did that. I guess I didn't. I swore I did, but hey. I did now. And I'm gonna go right down into my capital and build 2 Hyperions. Wish I could do more, but the amount of dust I am making is not allowing me to build too many ships. So maybe I should actually build another colony ship. Yeah, I'm going to. And there's that. I'm gonna end, close that, move my colony ship to ESO. And select that and colonize the planet. And I'm going to colonize the huge tundra, the only one I really can. And that is going to do it for the second episode of Endless Space. If you like the look of the game and you haven't bought it yet, go and buy it. I bought it during the Steam sale because I like the look of it from the pictures I was seeing and such, and I played it and it was really good, so you should really buy it. It gets better, and if you're on fast, it goes by a lot faster. So I will see you on the battlefield.